Good morning, basketball fans. You're looking live at Sides Gymnasium here on the campus of Woodlawn High School. It is time for the championship game of the Midland Trail Conference basketball tournament, and it's the rivalry renewed today as the Woodlawn Cardinals take on the Waltonville Spartans. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. He's in the broadcast booth with me. Fisher Overstreet is behind the camera this morning. I know a lot of you didn't want to get out and brave the weather today, and I don't really blame you because it's pretty cold out there, and we know that snow is on the way. So we're glad that we can bring you all the play-by-play broadcast here on AreaSports.net. These two teams were on. They played back on December 19th. That was a heck of a basketball game, and we expect kind of a repeat today, don't we?
Yeah, that was played right here at Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn. That happened to be the regular season conference matchup between these two teams, and we said back then that this was a possibility, and here we are.
That game was won by Woodlawn, 48-43, and when you look at the score of that game, what strikes me right away is the fact that it was such a low-scoring game. It was a defensive battle that day, wasn't it?
Yeah, but, you know, both these teams usually limit their opponents to in the 40s or 50s and playing each other and did the same thing.
They sure did, although they average offensively, both of them about 65,
right.
66 points a game. Woodlawn comes in with an overall record of 18-2 on the season. Waltonville is 19-2. We'll talk about who those two losses were to here in just a moment. And we'll talk about how they got here to this game. Who did they beat to get here? All that and more coming up here live on AreaSports.net.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
If you become the recipient of a speeding ticket or traffic offense, the attorneys at Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon can help you. At Olson & Reeves, they have assisted hundreds of drivers in Southern Illinois in an effort to keep the ticket from affecting your driving record and your insurance cost. Olson & Reeves can also assist you with estate planning, creating a will, and navigating the probate process. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company resides inside Olson & Reeves so that you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, downtown Mount Vernon. Call 618-316-7322. Welcome back to the Midland Trail Conference Tournament Championship game. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard and Fisher Overstreet. A lot of fans have braved the weather to get out here and enjoy this one this morning. It's an early start at 11 o'clock as all the championship games and tournaments around the area have been moved up today due to the weather, Ron. And Woodlawn got here in this championship game by beating Weber the other night, and Waltonville, of course, got here by beating Patoka. And it's pretty much the way they drew it up. The number 1, number 2 seeds are meeting here in the title game.
Yeah, they got it right. And that was not tough, or that was tough to do that between these two teams in Weber Township.
All three having outstanding years this year. Again, Woodlawn 18-2, Waltonville 19-2. The Spartans are ranked number 4 in the state in the latest Nesto Hoops poll in Class 1A basketball. And Woodlawn is ranked number 8 in the state, I believe it is. And big shout out to Aaron Britton, Nesto Hoops. What a great job he does with his rankings and all the data that he compiles. And he's online watching with us today.
Yeah, you can trust him when you read those He's done his homework.
He knows his stuff.
When you look at those rankings, yeah.
Fisher Overstreet has zoomed in on the meeting at midcourt here between the coaches, the captains, and the officials. And tell us who the officials are today, Ron.
I actually know all three of these guys. We have got Ted Knapp from Mount Vernon. We have his son, Jared Knapp, also from Mount Vernon, and Mike Stallings from Johnston City.
All right. These are veteran officials that should keep control of the basketball game today, and so it'll be an interesting to watch. And we're glad that you're with us here live on AreaSports.net. How many times have these teams lost? Just 2 times on the season. Woodlawn lost to Weber earlier in the year at Bluford. And of course, they avenged that loss earlier this week in the semifinals. They also lost on the road at Altamont. Waltonville's only losses this year, of course, was to Woodlawn back here on December 19th when they lost that game to the Cardinals 48-43. Waltonville's only other loss came to Goreville by 1 point in the championship of the Cesar-Valere Holiday Tournament. But one thing is for sure, Ron, both Waltonville and Woodlawn really are playing their best basketball of the year right now.
They are, Randy, and we can say that because we've seen them multiple times in the last couple of weeks, and that's just a true statement. I mean, they are definitely both at the top of their game right now.
And I don't think there's any argument by anyone that both these teams are completely different teams than what they were when they met back on December 19th. They're both so much better.
Right. And they hope to continue that trend on into the postseason.
Absolutely. We'll take another short break, and we'll be back with more from Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn here live on AreaSports.net.
Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Welcome back here to the Midland Trail Conference Tournament Championship game. A shout out to everybody at JJ Sports Bar and Grill watching the game this morning there. Braving the cold and getting out and getting you some breakfast or some brunch. I was there last night, Ron. I got one of those breakfast burgers last night.
Really?
It's a burger with a fried egg on top of it.
All right.
Oh, man, it's delicious. That's one of the many things you can get on the menu there at JJ Sports Bar and Grill. So shout out to everybody that's there watching. A shout out to everybody at Bubba's 2 who's watching the game this morning, too. At Bubba's 2, boy, they got a special on pizza going on there today.
They have good pizza.
And don't forget about their Cajun Fest. It's coming up, I think it's in April. That's coming up at Bubba's 2. That'll be warmer weather in April. You'll like that, won't you? Warmer weather.
Yeah, I hope so.
A little cold for you today, that's for sure. Want to give a shout out also to Dale Williams and his brother, and also Eric Williams, watching from Naples, Florida. Hey, you're rubbing it in, guys. It's warm down there in Naples, Florida, and here you're watching the snow game today.
I think that's the only warm place in the entire United States this weekend. Central Florida.
This game may go down as the snow game. Who knows? But you see the two teams warming up, as Woodlawn will be the home team on the scoreboard today in their white uniforms, and Waltonville will be wearing their travel blue uniforms today. You might be wondering, well, how was the breakdown on the scoring and that sort of thing when they met back on December 19th? Well, we'll tell you. Again, Woodlawn won that game 48-43. It was nip and tuck all the way. And Woodlawn was led by Cooper that day with 22 points, and Frick had 12. Those were the only two guys that were in double figures, though. Waltonville actually had three guys in double figures in that game, Ron, as Peterson had 16, Dever had 14, Riley Stewart had 11.
But they only had four guys score at all.
That's right. And Jagger Mayville was in foul trouble a lot in that game, and he ended up with only 2 points. I think if you're a Waltonville fan and you're rooting for Waltonville today, I think you got to get more out of Jagger Mayville today. I think he's got to stay on the floor, stay out of foul trouble. Would you agree?
Absolutely agree. Yep.
And then if you're Woodlawn, you got to try to do what you did, I guess. Holding Peterson to 16 points is really pretty good. But maybe, you've got to get some more production from some of the other guys as well.
Yeah, that first round, that ball game was up in the air with a minute to go, which is what you expected. And Woodlawn there at the end just did some of the little things right and wound up with a 5-point victory that could have easily been a 1-point victory.
And they hit some big free throws down the stretch, too. For the game on December 19th, Woodlawn was 10 out of 13 at the free throw line. Waltonville only shot 6 free throws in that game, and they were 3 out of 6.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I believe Waltonville was ahead going into the fourth quarter of that game.
Yes, they were. So Waltonville's got to find a way to get to the line more, I think, in the game today against Woodlawn to have success against the Cardinals. Again, both these teams are so much better and have changed a lot since they played back on December 19th. And they've been called back to their respective benches, and everybody is rising, and they've got the motorized flag lowered, and we're going to honor America here before the game with the playing of our national anthem. So we'll follow along with the public address announcer here at Sides Gymnasium.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 95th annual and final MTC Tournament Championship between the Waltonville Spartans and the Woodlawn Cardinals. Would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
Our national anthem here before today's championship game between the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Waltonville Spartans, the 95th and final Midland Trail Conference tournament, as they will no longer do the tournament, as they'll free the teams up to be able to play either in other midwinter tournaments, or go do shootouts, or schedule some more regular season games, whatever they want to do, Ron.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see what these teams do.
Let's meet the Waltonville Spartans, coming in with a record of 19-2, ranked 4th in the state in Class 1A, according to Nesto Hoops, and they will go with number 3, Brendan Klingerler, a 5'11 senior. He averages about 2.5 points a game. Witten Dever averages 12 points a game, and Dever, of course, is a 5'11 junior. Dever got 14 points against Woodlawn the first time they played. Riley Stewart, 6-foot senior, wears number 24, averages about 8.5 points a game. He scored 11 against Woodlawn the last time they played. Jagger Mayville, one of the Twin Towers. Mayville got in foul trouble the last time they played and was held to 2 points. Mayville's a 6'6 junior, wears number 35. And rounding out the starting 5 is Gage Peterson. Peterson, of course, wears number 23, and he's a 6'6 senior. Peterson had 16 points last time when Waltonville played Woodlawn back on December 19th. As you see the Spartan cheerleaders. Might be kind of cold in those skirts today.
It's cold out in the hallway, I know that.
It's really cold out in the hallway.
A little warmer in here with all these people. But
yeah. Kudos to the fans from both Woodlawn and Waltonville who did brave the weather to come out today to Sides Gym for this championship game.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to mess this up, Ronnie, but you came on the air with good morning.
It still is morning, at least for now.
I keep looking around for the ESPN crew, but I haven't seen them yet.
We are the ESPN crew today, and we're glad to be here. All right, now we're going to meet the Woodlawn Cardinals. We come in the record of 18-2. Luke McKay, 6'3", junior. McKay had 8 points last time when they played Waltonville. 33 is Kyle Cooper, 6'1", senior. Cooper had 22 points to lead Woodlawn last time they played Waltonville. Number 2 is Baylor Rowley, 6'4", senior. Rowley had just 4 points the last time they played Waltonville. Number 30 is Kylan Moser, 6'4", senior. Moser had 2 points the last time they played Waltonville. And rounding out the starting 5 is Tyson Frick, 6'5", junior. Frick had 12 points for Woodlawn the last time they played Waltonville. So that's your starting lineups for today's game. You'll see the Woodlawn cheerleaders now doing their opening cheer. This has been a great rivalry that's been going on for probably 100 years. Two communities, two teams, two schools that are 10 miles apart, Ron.
Yeah, similar in size, and it's just a natural rivalry. Great rivalry.
Yeah, a lot of people can relate to it for sure, as several generations of fans have played in this.
You know, every starter other than Kyle Cooper had a dunk in that semifinal game against Weber.
Yeah, that's true. All right, everybody gives each other the fist bumps before the game. These players know each other real well. Many of them are friends off the court.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. They definitely know each other.
Yeah.
They know each other on the court, too.
Yeah, no secrets here, no secrets. Fisher Overstreet is behind the camera, and we are ready to bring you the action as the tip is in the air, and it's controlled by Waltonville. Wittendever will bring it up.
Waltonville's sporting the blue uniforms today.
Yes, they are. They go to the right side to Jagger Mayville. Goes down to Peterson. Here comes a double team. Peterson back out to Mayville, out to Dever. He's open for three. Lets it go. It's no good. Rebound McKay. Might have slipped when he put up that shot, actually. It looked like his foot kind of gave out on him a little bit. Here's McKay into the front court for the Cardinals. Here's a drive inside by Frick, and he scores.
Nice move by Tyson Frick.
A little more aggressive than what we usually see out of Tyson Frick,
yeah.
The 6'5 junior. As Woodlawn is on the board first. Here's Mayville. Guarded by Moser. Comes out to the top now to Klingler. Klingler over to Peterson. Getting the assignment on Peterson is Rowley.
Yeah. Rowley the other night guarding Nathaniel Marlowe.
Mm-hmm. Inside, it's Peterson. He turns on his man, goes up off glass and scores. He's a load in there. He is definitely one of the best big men in Southern Illinois, bar none. His footwork is outstanding, and he is a load.
Yeah, he plays a lot of basketball in the summertime. He's really developed as a player.
He sure does. Here's Frick going up against Peterson. Pump fakes him.
Got to get out of the lane.
And that's going to be 3 seconds. Well, they're going to call traveling instead. Either way, it's a turnover.
Yeah, that's a turnover either way.
Yeah, it's a turnover either way.
Just give the ball to Waltonville. Let's go.
Yeah. First turnover of the game, and ball will go back over to the Spartans as Coach Anthony Lowry gives some instructions to his team. Here's Riley Stewart with it to Peterson. Peterson back to Dever. Dever thinks about a shot. Now here's a drive. Wraparound pass to Riley Stewart. He goes up, and they're going to call him for traveling, I believe. Let's see.
Travel.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He got up in the air. It was blocked. He came back down.
Good call.
On his feet.
It looked like he shuffled his feet even before that.
So the turnovers are equal at 1 apiece, and the score is equal at 2 apiece as we go back the other way with Woodlawn. 6:14 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's Kyle Cooper. He's open for three. No, won't go. Moser with the rebound. Tries to take it baseline, and he stepped on the end line. It's a turnover, out of bounds. 2 turnovers on Woodlawn as Moser stepped out, and it's Waltonville ball. Whitten Dever will bring it up. Dever has improved his game so much during the season.
Absolutely. He's gone from a role player to a main player.
He is a main cog out there now. Again, he had 14 against him the first time. Here's Klingler with it. What? Go ahead.
Well, these two teams could meet in the postseason, Randy.
That's Baylor Rowley on the push.
After today, that'd be the only time they could meet.
Yeah, that's right. They are in the same subsectional, but the actual regional assignments have not yet been made. If you're wondering when those will be made, I believe it's February 12th, so it's just around the corner that the IHSA will announce that. Here's Dever off the dribble. Won't go. Rebound Cooper. Back up for Woodlawn. In the front court he goes. Races all the way inside. Falls down, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Riley Stewart.
Yeah. He fell down, but he had a little bit of help.
Stewart called for the personal, and that's going to be his first, and it's a first team foul on Waltonville, so it's going to be out of bounds to Woodlawn.
Got Mayville on the inbounds pass.
Cooper tries to get it inside to Rowley. He does, puts up the shot. Too strong.
Way too strong.
Missed the bunny, and Peterson's there to clean off the glass. Ahead to Dever. Now to Klingler. Back to Dever. Out to Peterson. And Peterson throws it out of bounds. But they thought it was tipped.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was tipped too, but I guess not.
Apparently not. It's a turnover on Waltonville, so the turnovers are equal at 2 apiece. Weston Rose is still out with an injury for Waltonville, which is why Klingler is getting the start instead of Rose.
Yeah, he's been doing a good job filling in. Klingler has.
Here's McKay open for three. That's off the mark. Peterson with another rebound.
So far, both teams are as cold as it is outside.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Dever gets it over to Stewart. A lot of nerves out there right now, too. The adrenaline is racing. You know that. Here's Stewart on the right wing, looking for a cutter. Now he's going to try to go baseline. Gives it instead to Peterson. Still guarded by Rowley. Puts up a three over him. It's in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mayville caught it, but then fell down, so he's called for traveling.
Yep.
Him and Moser were really going at it on the boards that time. Mayville had the inside rebounding position, but then fell down after he got the ball, and it's another turnover on Waltonville. That's their third. Back the other way comes Woodlawn as Cooper has it in the front court. 4:42 to play here, opening quarter of this championship game of the 95th and final Midland Trail Conference Tournament. The conference will stay intact, but there'll no longer be a tournament. Here's a pass to Frick. Frick against Stewart, takes it around him and scores.
Nice move.
Frick has all 4 points for Woodlawn here in the opening going. And he had 12 points against Waltonville the first time. Here's Peterson with it for Waltonville, who's double team. Now he comes back out. Wide open is Klingler for three. That won't go. And the rebound to Woodlawn. And you're right, both teams are very cold from the outside. Here's Cooper from the elbow. That rolls in. Kind of died on the rim.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then trickled in.
Shooter's roll.
Yeah. Dever will bring it up against McKay. Hands it off to Mayville. Mayville against Moser to Peterson. Peterson finds an opening, takes it to the rack, and
short.
Drops off. Back up by Stewart, and he gets hammered. And Riley Stewart is going to go to the free throw line for Waltonville. Let's see who they give it to. They are going to give that to
Tyson Frick.
Tyson Frick on the personal, yep. Second team foul on Woodlawn. First on Frick, Riley Stewart at the line. He recently came back from an ankle injury himself, and it looks like he's still got kind of a support wrap or something on his ankle that he's playing with.
He does.
In the ball game for Woodlawn, number 3 is going to be Logan Heater, who comes in to replace Kylan Moser. Another free throw on the way, and that's good. Stewart got them both. Again, Waltonville only got to the free throw line 6 times when they played that first time against Woodlawn, and they're trying to get to that free throw line more today, I'm sure, as part of the game plan. Here's McKay with it on the right wing. Now down to Heater. He's open for three. Off the mark. Again, the outside shots are not falling for anybody this morning.
Not yet.
That cold weather maybe does have an impact. And the start time, too. 11 o'clock is a weird time to play.
Yeah. It is, other than like your holiday tournaments and stuff. So.
Well, I mean, you get out of the routine. You get out of the routine. And originally it was set for 2 o'clock, and then it was moved up to 11 o'clock, and there's a steal as they take it away.
Foul on Klingler.
And then Klingler picks up the personal. So the turnover on Waltonville is their 4th turnover here in the first quarter. But Woodlawn has not been able to take advantage of all those turnovers just yet. But they've got the ball right now. Let's see what they do with it. Cooper in the front court goes to McKay. Now to Frick at the high post, guarded by Peterson. Comes over to Heater for three. Missed it badly. Rebound that time by Waltonville again, as Dever will come up. Spartans are doing a good job at limiting them to one shot so far, Ron.
Yeah, they are.
Woodlawn is not getting the second chance opportunities. Stewart falls down, and they say it's knocked out of bounds off Woodlawn. Ian Bennett going to check in the game for Woodlawn, so that's going to be player number 7 that Coach Cooper has went to already here in the game.
Yeah, I think he's looking for a quick three out of Logan Heater.
Yeah.
Like I said, everybody's cold right now.
So Bennett comes in for Heater. They get it into Dever. Dever pump fakes, goes up the shot, left it short. Cooper with a rebound for Woodlawn.
But you need a heater on a day like today.
You do need a heater on a day like today. Several of them, in fact. Frick underneath. Misses a shot, but he's fouled, and Tyson Frick's going to go to the line for Woodlawn. That stops the clock with 2:10 to play here.
It's on Mayville.
In the first quarter. A lot of championship games being played today, and all of them have been moved up because of the weather, as Frick's free throw is no good. Mount Vernon Rams take on Centralia today in the championship of the Salem Invitational. That's at 12 noon. You can watch that game with Bruce Dickey, our buddy, at Wabash Catch TV. Just go to YouTube, Wabash Catch TV, and watch that. But don't watch it until after you watch our game here, okay? Both free throws are missed by Frick as he gathers it in the corner.
Got his own rebound.
Out to McKay. McKay will drive and misses the bunny. They had a second chance opportunity, but they couldn't convert. Here's Mayville from the baseline. He misses it. Boy, everybody's cold today. Literally cold. Wow. Woodlawn back the other way. Yeah. This is uncanny.
They put in a heater, and that didn't help either. So.
It's uncanny how cold everybody is. It's the snow game. Here's Cooper from the baseline. He misses it. There's Mayville with the rebound.
Wow.
Well, the first team to warm up is going to win, I'll tell you that. Here's Stewart to Dever.
I think it'll heat up, but otherwise, first team to 40 is definitely going to win.
Yeah, the game was in the 40s last time. Here's Dever for three. He got it. There you go. That's a three-point bomb, and that
may get him going.
That gives Waltonville the lead. 7-6. Rowley picks up his dribble in the lane. Gets rid of it to Frick. Now we're down to 57 seconds left in the quarter as Bennett has it out on the Cardinal insignia. Now gives it off to Cooper. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera, giving you all the sights back home or wherever you might be watching from. Cooper looks to drive, puts up the shot. He missed it. There's Mayville with the rebound. Mayville gets it out to Dever. 35 seconds left. Plenty of time for Waltonville to look for another bucket. Oh, there he's open underneath.
Oh, man.
Somebody missed the assignment there.
Yeah, they did.
Mayville was absolutely wide open. I'm surprised he didn't dunk it. 9-6, Waltonville, and the Spartan fans are ecstatic. They're standing to our right and to our left.
He was just down there all by himself.
12 seconds left. Woodlawn looking to get something going here as McKay has it out
there. Got to go.
5 seconds left. McKay picks up his dribble. They go to the right side. The shot.
Didn't even get it
too
off.
Late. Never got a shot off. After one, it's Waltonville 9. And Woodlawn 6. We'll be back with more in just a moment here live on AreaSports.net.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A late spurt there near the end of the first quarter has given Waltonville a 9-6 lead after one. Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter play?
Already, I'm glad that Mayville was wide open for that field goal. Otherwise, we got a 6-7 score.
Oh, yeah, 6-7.
At the end of the first quarter.
Everybody's all about 6-7.
We don't want that, so we got 9-6.
All right, we move into the second quarter. It will be Woodlawn basketball. As Moser is back in the game, and he's got the basketball right now for the Cardinals. Goes over to McKay. And Weston Rose is in the game. He's out there playing with some kind of a ankle bracelet bracket on, too. And
I saw him warming up. I thought maybe he could go.
He's toughing it out, so he is playing. He's out there right now. Here's
moving
McKay,
pretty well.
McKay from the elbow. That rolls off. Woodlawn is ice cold. Dever will bring it up after the rebound by Mayville. The two 6'6" bigs are rebounding very well for Waltonville here in the first half. Spartans taking their time, showing some patience on this possession. Here's Mayville with it. Down to Peterson. Here comes the double team. Yeah. Peterson stays away from it, and jump ball's called as Moser got a couple hands on it. Waltonville will maintain possession, though, because the arrow was pointing their way, so they'll inbound it from the baseline, and I think Weston Rose is going to take it out. 7:11 left here in the first half. Early morning basketball here at Woodlawn. Here's Peterson taking it to the rack, puts up the shot, and he got the bounce.
Power move.
Yes, it is, and that was a pretty high percentage shot, too, by Gage. 11-6, Spartans by 5, their biggest lead of the game. That ball's tipped by Rose. Rose gets the steal.
Saves it.
Big defensive play here by Waltonville. Now Dever has it, and that's turnover number 3 on Woodlawn here in the first half. Here's Riley Stewart with it. Goes to Peterson. Right side to Rose. Back to Peterson. And he gets fouled. I'm going to give it to McKay. Let's see.
No, I'll give it to Rowley.
Give it to Rowley, okay.
That's his second.
So, checking in the game now for Waltonville, number 15 is Carter Stewart. Going to give a little breather to Witten Dever. And checking in the game for Woodlawn is going to be Tucker Downs, who's going to replace Rowley, who will leave the game with 2 fouls.
We'll see if they put Tucker Downs on Peterson.
Yeah, because Rowley's been the defensive stopper for Woodlawn this year. So they've got Frick on Peterson right now. Let's see how that goes. Peterson's got it.
They got Frick on.
Now he's got Downs on him, helping out with Frick. And here's Mayville taking it inside, and he traveled.
They got it.
Tried to gather himself to go up, but he traveled first. That is turnover number 5 on Waltonville, and if you coach Anthony Lowry, you don't like to see those 5 turnovers.
30-second timeout here. Woodlawn's been sitting on 6 points forever.
They have been sitting on 6 for a long time. You're right. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well, and we'll be right back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Back here live at Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn, you see the score on our Landers Towing and Collision scoreboard. Waltonville leads it over Woodlawn 11-6 here in the second quarter of play.
Yeah, Woodlawn needs to score this time down.
Cardinals bring it up as McKay will get it over to Cooper. To Moser in the corner now. They go to Downs. To Frick. To McKay. He'll let it fly. That's short. Rebound Mayville again.
Yeah, Cooper was wide open on that other side. They didn't see him.
Woodlawn not really shooting the ball with confidence right now. It's almost like they're pushing the ball up there instead of shooting the ball up there. Here's Mayville with it for Waltonville. Down to Peterson. Here's the trap. Wide open is Mayville for three. He can make that shot. It's in and out, though, and Moser gets the rebound. Taken away by Carter Stewart. Stewart gets it, and jump ball is called. And possession arrow will give it to Woodlawn, but that's a good defensive play by Carter Stewart, who just came in the game. Give us a message here on Facebook Messenger. Go to AreaSports.net on Facebook and hop on Messenger and let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for today. We'll give you a shout out. I know a lot of watch parties going on and people trying to keep warm this morning as the snow is on its way. Better know where your snow shovel's at and your ice scraper.
The weather outside is frightening.
It is very frightful today. Here's Cooper as Waltonville's gone into a zone now. Frick inside the paint. Ball's loose. That's going to be taken away by the Spartans. Spartans playing some good defense.
They are.
Here's Carter Stewart with it against McKay. Spartans trying to add to their 5-point lead. Woodlawn has not scored this quarter. Mayville with it, guarded by Moser. They swing it over to Stewart,
nice
down to
pass.
Peterson. Good reverse that time. They reversed that ball quickly, and that allowed Peterson to seal his man, and he was open.
It's almost as if Waltonville has a plan.
It sure does, yeah. Here's Frick taking it up. That's blocked. Blocked by Peterson, goes out of bounds. It is Waltonville ball. Waltonville fans are into it. Former Woodlawn ancestor athlete Zach Ashby is watching the game today. So, Zach, good to have you watching. Hope you're keeping warm. He's watching from St. Louis. You're going to get the snow before we do, I think, Zach. Yeah, so let us know if it's snowing there. 4:09 to play here in the first half. Waltonville with the 7-point lead. Woodlawn has not scored here in the second quarter. Here's Peterson over to Stewart. Back down to Peterson. Moves on his man. The fadeaway is up and in. Gage Peterson. I'm telling you.
6-point quarter for Peterson. He's got all their points this quarter.
He has come to play, and Woodlawn better find an answer for him. And that's easier said than done. That shot is up and in. That one came almost to a complete rest.
Kyle Cooper's had 2 of those.
Yes.
He's got 2 field goals, and both of them just rest on the back iron there and then fall in.
Boy, that just dribbled in, didn't it? 15-8, first points of the quarter by Woodlawn. 3:29 to go in the half. Here's Riley Stewart, and that rolls off. Cooper with a rebound. That hung up there for a while.
Oh, another turnover.
And that's a bad pass intended for Heater, and it's over and back. And another turnover on Woodlawn, their 4th of the game. Actually, 5th of the game, so now the turnovers are equal at 5 apiece. As Waltonville have it in the front court, trying to add to their 7-point lead. Carter Stewart in the front court. We'll give it to Weston Rose.
We got brothers out there in the lineup right now for Waltonville.
Stewart and Stewart. Rose thought about a shot. Now to Mayville. Skip it down to the baseline. Beast. He goes up, and he gets fouled by Frick.
Sounds like a law firm, Randy. Stewart and Stewart.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? And Riley Stewart will go to the line for Waltonville. And that foul was on Frick. That's his 2nd. So you got 2 fouls, both on Rowley and on Frick, 2 of the bigs for Woodlawn. Witten Devers going to come back in the game for Carter Stewart. Stewart gave him some good minutes. 3:01 left here in the first half as we're going to have a timeout called. This is going to be called by Waltonville this time. Timeout on the court, 3:01 to go in the first half. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here live at Woodlawn High School. I know there's probably a lot of people from Weber area, Blueford area, watching the game today with a lot of interest, Ron, between Woodlawn and Waltonville. Want to send a shout-out and congratulations to Nathaniel Marlowe as he moved up the ladder. He's number 13 overall in the state of Illinois among career scorers.
Had a 41-point game last time out.
Yes, he did. 41 points last night against Patoka Odin. He passed 2 more players last night. He passed a former Patoka player, Jared Kane, and then he also passed former player Archie Dees, who played most of his career at Mount Carmel. And so now he's number 13 on the list, as free throw is no good by Stewart.
I think the whole town of Waltonville is here, Randy.
Yeah, there's a lot of them here, that's for sure, except for the crew that's at Bubba's 2 enjoying the game at Nason. Moser misses a long shot. Ball's chased down the corner by Jagger Mayville. Up ahead to Witten Dever.
Yeah, no three-pointers yet for Woodlawn. Only 1 3-pointer in this game.
How about that?
Witten Dever.
And
there could be, nope.
Mayville's going to try it, and he got it. Jagger Mayville for 3. And it is a 10-point lead for Waltonville.
So Mayville with those 2 points the first time around has got 5 now.
Here's McKay with it, guarded by Rose. Woodlawn looks a little confused out there right now against this Waltonville zone. I know they've faced zones before, but they just look a little confused and discombobulated right now.
Waltonville's getting a lot better ball movement at their end than what Woodlawn is right now.
Yeah, they are. That's knocked away and stolen. It's another turnover on Woodlawn. Waltonville's defense has been outstanding here in the first half. They went from that man to that zone, and for whatever reason, it has confused Woodlawn here. They can't solve it. And they can't hit a three-point shot, as you remarked. They have not made one three-point shot.
Yeah, they don't have one. And
they got 2 guys in foul trouble. Here's Peterson for 3. That's off the mark. Cooper with the rebound. He'll bring it up. 1.5 minutes left here in the first half. Heger gets it over to Moser. Back out to Cooper. Standing on the Cardinal out there. He's guarded by Rose. Cooper is cut off. Out to Heater for 3. He missed it. Moser with the rebound. Goes back up against Mayville. It's blocked, but they're going to call Mayville for the foul, I believe.
Yeah.
That'll send Moser to the line with 65 seconds left here in the first half. That's going to be the first one on Mayville, I think, isn't it? Is that 2?
Got 2.
That's 2. That's actually 2. Okay, so 2 on Mayville. You also have 2 on Rowley and 2 on Frick for Woodlawn. Moser's free throw is in and out. In the game for Waltonville, Brendan Klingler checks back in, and Ian Bennett's going to check back in for Woodlawn, replacing Heater.
There's a lid on that basket right now for Woodlawn.
Yeah, sure is. Mayville's going to sit down with his 2 fouls. He's probably done for the half.
Yeah.
So he doesn't pick up his 3rd.
Yeah, I can't see a scenario that he comes back in this half.
No, Moser misses that free throw, much to the delight of the Waltonville fans, as Witten Dever will bring it up.
Woodlawn is 0 for 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and the last time they played, they were 10 out of 13 from the line against Waltonville. Here's Peterson over to Dever. 45 seconds left in the half. Waltonville up by 10, trying to add to that lead. There's Peterson getting it down on the baseline. Back out, wide open is Klingler. He puts it up, and it's off the back iron. Cooper had it knocked out of bounds, but it's off Riley Stewart. It'll be Woodlawn ball. 31 seconds left. Woodlawn has only scored 2 points in this second quarter. People tell me the snow is starting to fall outside, so all right. Cooper dribbling out front with 15 seconds left.
Woodlawn has 1 2-point field goal this entire quarter.
That's all they got. Waltonville stays in the zone. 7 seconds left. Here comes this high screen for Cooper. He's putting up a shot over Peterson. No good. And horn sounds. That's the end of the first half. No three-pointers at all in the first half for Woodlawn. They only scored 2 points in the entire second quarter. And both teams go to the locker room here at intermission with Waltonville enjoying a 10-point lead, 18-8. We'll be back with the look at the first half stats, and so much more. So stay with us here on AreaSports.net.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738.
Yeah, I imagine the phone is ringing off the hook for Ohana Heating and Air on a day like today, as cold as it is out there. And I hope that everybody is doing a good job of staying warm. Be careful out there because it really is cold. They tell me it is snowing outside already. We have no windows in here, so I don't know. I'm just going by what all of you say. But hopefully we get this game in before it starts to get really bad. But interesting first half of basketball there, Ron, as Waltonville leads at 18-8, and Woodlawn really struggled in that second quarter, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, Randy. They had 2 points, and they have a total of 8 here at halftime, and they've only got 2 players in the scoring column. Kyle Cooper with 4, Tyson Frick with 4, for a total of 8. They've committed 4 fouls. They've taken 4 free throws and missed them all.
And those 4 fouls are distributed between 2 players.
Right, Tyson Frick and Baylor Rowley.
They each have 2.
Yeah. But you know, if you're Woodlawn, you know you didn't play well first half. You laid an egg. There's no sugarcoating it, and you're still only down 10. Basketball is a game of runs, and with the 3-pointer, you know if they start falling, you can get back in it in a hurry. For the Waltonville Spartans, they had 4 players break the scoring column. Led in scoring by Gage Peterson, who matches Woodlawn's 8 points with 8 of his own. Whitten Dever has 3 points. Jagger Mayville with 5, and Riley Stewart with 2 for a total of 18. The Spartans also committed 4 fouls. They also shot 4 free throws, and they made 2 of them. And that's where we're at.
All right. Waltonville led it after the first quarter 9-6, and they lead it here at halftime 18-8. We'll send some shout-outs here. Katie in Scheller is watching, and she's rooting for the Ville. Well, the Ville is winning right now, Katie. Shout-out to Kaylee Heck and Bailey Phillips. They're watching from Hardin County, Illinois, and they're rooting for Waltonville, too. Nita is watching from Scheller. She says, thanks so much for broadcasting the game. Love the Ville. Go Spartans. Okay. Eric Owens is watching from an undisclosed location. And as always, go Spartans. Undisclosed location. Man, maybe he's in the bunker trying to hide from the snow today.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah. Well, Eric, I hope you got out and you got your bread, your milk, and your eggs, okay?
Yeah.
That's seems like everybody's been doing that as the shelves are empty. That's for sure. Next week, you know, we are supposed to be out at Weber for a game Tuesday night. I'd say that game's kind of in doubt and in limbo right now, as Weber is going to be hosting Wayne City out there Tuesday night. As we have tentative plans to be out there, but, you know, that all could change. Again, Nathaniel Marlowe is inching closer to 3,000 points for his career, as he is now just 2 points away from Noah Frederking, outstanding player for Oakville, who went on and played at University of Evansville. And so, again, congratulations. Nathaniel has moved up to number 13 on the list and just 2 points away from tying number 12 there. But these 2 teams, Woodlawn and Waltonville, as well as Weber, have some big games coming up as they have raised their competition level this year for sure. They've beefed up their schedules, which I think is good.
Yeah, that's with the eye on the postseason.
Yeah, and as I said, it's going to be, I think it's February 12th, and we'll finally find out exactly what regional everybody is going to be assigned to and what the seeds will be. And this game will have an impact on those seed meetings, won't they? As
yeah,
far
definitely.
As where the seeds are, because, again, Woodlawn and Waltonville are in the same subsectional. The regional sites are at El Dorado and Sparta, is where the regional sites are at. Sparta, of course, we know is a very, very good basketball team this year, and you know they're going to be good playing at home.
Yeah, I think I saw where they're playing Pinckneyville in the championship game of their own tournament.
Right.
It's been a long time since Sparta played in the championship of their own tournament.
So, you know, you would rather not get assigned to the Sparta regional and have to end up playing Sparta somewhere along the line at the regional at their place. That would be a tough one.
Yeah.
On the other hand, El Dorado's a really small place to play, and, you know, if Woodlawn and Waltonville would happen to be seated below Sparta, and Sparta got a higher seed, you know, IHSA could conceivably send both Woodlawn and Waltonville to El Dorado, which would be a problem as far as seating and stuff, that's for sure. But nobody knows at this point because it's all speculation. That's why you play the games. And between now and February 12th, both these teams have some big games coming up, as does Weber. But although Weber is over on the other subsectional, they're over there with North Clay and Lawrenceville and Altamont and teams over there on the more on the eastern side of the state is where they're going to fall at in their subsectional.
Yeah, that Fulton gym at Sparta, that's one of the nicest facilities in southern Illinois.
It is a big one. It is a nice one. It sure is. We'll take another short break. Be back with more live from the conference championship game here at the Midland Trail Tournament on AreaSports.net. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Hey, once again, if you want to check out the Mount Vernon Rams game against Centralia in the championship of the Salem Invitational Tournament, you can do that after this game, but we won't have it, but Wabash Catch TV and our friend Bruce Dickey does have it. They have the exclusive video rights to that game, and you can watch it on YouTube by going to Wabash Catch TV. That game is supposed to tip off at 12 noon up at Salem, but
people are probably not going to linger too long after this game. They're going to get in their car and go home.
Probably so. Let's give a few more shout-outs here. Kelly, Waltonville alumni, is watching from Dix, and she says, let's go Spartans. Let's see. Somebody asking if we're going to be doing the Weber-Hardin County game on February 4th. I don't know. We'd just have to take a look at the schedule at that time. Doug and Gavin are watching from Blissville. You know where Blissville is?
I do not.
Oh.
Well, that'd be a neat place to live in Blissville.
Hey, they got a watch party going on at the Lantern Pub in Ashley. So a shout out to everybody at the Lantern Pub today that's watching the game too. Hope that you're enjoying it. Coach Lowry's wife is watching from home. She's got a sick little girl this morning, so she wasn't able to make it to the game. So, Abby, hope you enjoy the game. You got to love it so far with a 10-point Spartan lead. Annie is watching and cheering for the Cardinals, of course, as she is a Woodlawn alumni.
Is she watching from, I know an Annie, is she watching from
she didn't say
Bubba's?
Where she's watching from.
She's watching from Bubba's.
Probably from home. Kelly is watching from Bonnie and says, let's go Waltonville. Lori says she is watching from home in Mount Vernon. She's rooting for the Spartans.
They got a new
Shane and Alex are watching from Waltonville, originally from St. Louis. Go ahead.
Cool. I was just going to say they got a new sound system here, and they're really kicking out the jams. Yeah.
Yeah. Morgan is watching and tuning in from her comfy bed where she's staying warm in Goreville.
All right.
She says, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I generally enjoy watching both Waltonville and Woodlawn play and enjoying some great basketball. All
Black Cat Nation.
All right, so we're ready for second half action. Spartans will have the ball first to start this second half. Whitten Devers got it. Goes down to Peterson on the post. There's a double team. That leaves Dever open for three, and he nails it. Good inside-outside game there by Waltonville. Peterson recognizing that Dever was open, got him the rock, and he knocked it down, and looks like Waltonville's going to stay in that zone until Woodlawn figures out how to solve it.
Sure.
Down in the corner, it's Rowley wide open. He misses the shot, and there's an easy rebound for Jagger Mayville.
There's the story of the game right there so far.
Yeah.
Waltonville makes a three. Woodlawn misses a three.
Woodlawn has not made a three in the entire game. Here's Rose. Oh, that's thrown away. It's a turnover.
That pass hit the rim.
I did, didn't it? Cardinals take it back the other way. McKay with a jump stop in the lane. He missed the bunny.
No.
Missed the short jumper. And there's Peterson with the rebound.
So far, they haven't warmed up any, have they?
No, they have not. Woodlawn's been ice cold in this game. Here is Peterson again. Peterson looking for a cutter. Comes out to the top now to Klingler. Back to Jagger Mayville. Mayville over to Stewart. Shot is up from the corner. It's no good. There's a cut to the basket. Peterson scores. Good pass that time to Gage Peterson.
5-0 run to start the half.
And Waltonville has opened up a 15-point lead. Here's Moser with it in the corner. The Waltonville fans are standing. They are loving it. The Woodlawn fans are sitting down. And that's another miss. And another rebound by Waltonville. You know, again, the Spartans are doing a good job of limiting Woodlawn to one shot, too.
Yeah.
There has not been very many second chance opportunities in this game for the Cardinals. Here's Peterson. He's double teamed, and he's going to be fouled. That's number 3 on Rowley.
Yep.
Again, he's usually their defensive stopper, but he is in foul trouble with 3 fouls here with 6:10 to go in the third quarter. They're going to leave him in for the time being.
Yeah, they put him, taking him off of Gage.
Yeah, they put Frick on him now.
Yeah.
Over it goes to Stewart. Stewart's cut off. Now comes back out to Peterson. Thinks about a 3. Drives baseline on Frick. Steps back, puts it up, short.
That's a tough shot, tough angle right there.
Moser with the rebound. Outlet pass comes to Cooper. Cooper is cut off. He's double teamed now. Gets it to Frick. Frick traveled with the basketball.
Out.
Yep. Turnover number 7 on Woodlawn. 5:46 to play here.
Well,
in the third quarter.
You got to be impressed with this Waltonville defense.
Yeah.
I mean, Woodlawn's not shooting the ball well, but Waltonville's got a lot to do with that.
They do. Here's Peterson making a quick move, and he draws the foul against Frick.
Yeah. Looks like a game plan. Give the ball to Peterson. 3 fouls on Frick.
So, timeouts called by Woodlawn as Coach Luke Cooper is looking for answers. He's kind of beside himself. Timeout with 5:35 to play here in the third quarter. Back with more in 30 seconds.
High-quality dog training is hard to find, but now there's Jaggers Dog Training Center, located right behind Jaggers Doggy Daycare. At Jaggers Dog Training Center, professional trainer Alyssa can help you with all sorts of dog behavior problems with your pet, whether it be pulling on the leash, raiding the countertops in your kitchen or table, constant barking, not coming when called, or simply trying to get your pet to just stay in one place and wait while you take care of other things around the house. Call and schedule a consultation today at Jaggers Dog Training Center. Just call 316-7021.
Back here live at Woodlawn High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard and Fisher Overstreet behind the camera as you look into the Waltonville huddle there. Send a shout out to Justin, Megan, and Ruthie. They are watching the game from Ava, and they are Waltonville alumni. They're liking how this game is shaping up.
All right.
Cheyenne, the Spurlock crew, is watching, and they're wishing that the Trojans were playing in this game. I understand. But the Trojans have got a great basketball team, and you know they're going to bounce back. They got some big games ahead. Here is James is watching from California where it's 58 degrees, he says, and he's rooting for Woodlawn.
Rub it in, James.
Yeah. Free throw is good by Gage Peterson. Yeah, you're rubbing it in there, James. The snow is flying here in Jefferson County.
Yeah, I think it's like 0 outside.
Second free throw is good by Gage. 17-point lead for Waltonville.
12 points for Peterson.
And Woodlawn has not scored in this quarter. Rowley on the baseline goes up against Peterson's block.
Blocked by Peterson, saved by Dever.
Dever saves it, now he'll bring it up. Good defense by Waltonville. That's been the story of this game. Over to Mayville now. Mayville, now they'll swing it all the way around to Dever again. Back out to Klingler. Good ball movement by Waltonville. And we have got some unruly fans right now as we had some pushing and shoving going on away from the ball. And I think we're going to have a foul called. The foul is on Moser. And the Waltonville fans don't like it.
That's his first personal foul.
And coaching staff, Waltonville, doing the right thing, trying to get the fans to sit down, and they do. They comply. It'll be out of bounds. Out of bounds for Waltonville, as triggering it in will be Klingler. Rowley is going to come out of the game. Logan Heater is back in. I'm sure they're trying to see if they can find somebody to hit a three-pointer. They haven't made one yet this game.
Yeah. I think Logan's over 3.
Yeah. Here's Dever with it. Over to Klingler. 4:45 to play here in the third quarter. Waltonville can show a lot of patience here with a 17-point lead. They get it down to Peterson, and he scores.
No, it's not going to count that. A foul way before that pass. It's on Moser.
On Moser again, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's 2 on him. Moser trying to hang with Peterson, but that's difficult to do as the shot's missed by Dever, and that's going to be a foul on Riley Stewart. Stewart trying to compete for a position there on the rebound.
His second.
And it'll be Woodlawn ball. They have not scored in the second half.
They got 2 points in about the last quarter and a half.
McKay runs into a brick wall, misses the shot, and the foul is going to be called. And
frustration foul on McKay at his first.
And the ball go back over to Waltonville. Whoa, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. They get the shot. Yeah, Anthony's trying to ask what that call was about. He's trying to get clarification there.
I thought it was a foul on McKay.
Well, I thought it was too, but now they got McKay at the line. All right, so the foul apparently was on Riley Stewart, which is his third. So the foul is on Stewart. It was the other 24.
Oh, I see. That's his third.
Yeah, it's his third. And the other 24, Luke McKay, is at the line.
Oh, okay.
And his free throw's good, and that's the first points of the second half by Woodlawn.
Well, McKay's going to have to foul somebody because I marked that down in the book.
You'll be all right. You'll get it right.
Yeah.
Brigham Beckett in the game for Waltonville. He'll replace Riley Stewart, who will sit with 3 fouls. McKay with another free throw. Got it.
Woodlawn makes double digits with 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Took him a long time to get to double digits, didn't it? Here's Dever in the front court. Goes over to Beckett. Beckett guarded with McKay. Woodlawn coming out of that timeout trying to improve their defense here. They're getting a little bit more aggressive on the defensive end, it looks like. Here's Peterson on the right wing. Tries to guard to go against Moser. Down low it goes. Mayville gets around Frick. Back out to Dever. Shot's not there, so they'll reset it again, and Dever will come out and get the ball, and they'll try it one more time.
Nice
Here's a lob
pass.
down to Peterson. Beautiful pass.
He missed it.
Gage missed the bunny, and then that's going to be a foul on Mayville. That was a nice pass to Peterson, but he just couldn't finish on that one, and then Mayville was called for the foul on the rebound.
That's 3 fouls on Jagger Mayville.
So the fouls are really mounting here on both of these teams, and now Coach Lowry's wanting a little explanation here. .348 left here in the third quarter. going to be out of bounds Woodlawn.
Yeah. I don't know what this argument is about.
They gave the foul to
Mayville.
And they told the assistant coach to sit down for Woodlawn. As the shot is missed out front, Waltonville has the ball. Well, the officials are trying to keep control of the game, and you got to appreciate that. In the corner, it's Dever. Dever down to Peterson. There's a double team. Wide open is Beckett for three. Got it. Brigham Beckett for a 3-ball. 18-point lead for the Spartans. 3:14 to play, third quarter.
That's a huge shot off the bench for Brigham Beckett.
Sure is. Beckett once attended Woodlawn.
Yeah, he did. And he picks up a foul, but
I remember covering some grade school games when Beckett played for Woodlawn grade school. Woodlawn with the basketball. Cooper out front.
Woodlawn has no three-pointers in this game.
Yeah, it's amazing.
They got 10 points with 3 minutes to go, third quarter.
Cooper trying to make something happen. Goes up for the shot over Dever and got it.
That's a tough shot.
That was highly contested by Dever, but he still got it to go down. Good shot by Cooper.
6 points for Cooper.
And now Dever will bring it up against Cooper. Those two are going at it. Mayville still out there with 3 fouls. Peterson's got it, guarded by Moser. 2:41 to play here in the third quarter. A lot of basketball left to be played. This game is not over, so don't think it is. Woodlawn's very capable of making a run. Peterson with a double team. And comes back out to Beckett. Beckett down to Peterson. Moser falls down. Peterson leans in and scores. Moser tried to draw the charging foul, and the official wasn't having it. And then what was that call?
A warning for a flop.
Okay. All right, so Moser has been warned for the flop. That is a new point of emphasis that's been going on in high school basketball. You were a long-time basketball official, Ron. Talk about that.
Well, that wasn't in play, Randy. That's been since I quit, but it's a warning for a flop. There was no contact there, and he just fell to the floor.
But you've kept in contact with a lot of officials, so you know all about it. But they have been putting a point of emphasis on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Here's Frick with it. Working against Peterson. Spins, goes up for the shot. Got it to fall, and it's going to be a foul on Gage, I believe.
Yeah, chance for an and one.
They count the basket. That makes it 30-14. And Frick will be at the line for the and one. 2:12 left here in the third quarter.
First foul on Gage Peterson.
Frick with his new free throw style, one-handed, puts it up and missed it. Rebound is grabbed by Weston Rose for Waltonville.
Yeah, I don't think that new style is working. I'll just say it.
Beckett gets it out to Dever. Here's a double team. And timeout is called by Waltonville as they sense that they were going to have a turnover there, and they want to definitely keep possession of the ball here. So timeout on the court. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here live at Woodlawn High School. Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Fisher Overstreet behind the camera with us. Tanner and Caitlin are watching from Kastner. Good to have you watching. The Rotos from Toledo, Cumberland area are watching. They're rooting for Waltonville. Hey, you guys got a great team up there. Cumberland's really playing well this year. So
yeah, they do.
Kudos to you. We haven't got to see them play yet, but we've heard good things about Cumberland. So
where's that at? Toledo?
Yeah. So maybe we'll get to see you down the road. Back to live action. Spartans have it.
They could go to North Clay, maybe.
Yes.
Region?
Yes. They're in that same subsectional there with Lawrenceville and North Clay, Weber, all those teams. Here's Dever for three. Got it.
You cannot give him that much space.
No, you can't. Waltonville is shooting with confidence, and Woodlawn is not. As that shot is missed by McKay, Frick gets the rebound, goes up and scores. Second chance basket there for Woodlawn, and they've not had too many of those today.
No, 8 points for Tyson Frick, he's got half their points.
Here's a double team again as Woodlawn's starting to gamble a little bit. Beck
blocked.
Yeah, Beckett went in and got it blocked. He sure did. Woodlawn comes away with it. Cooper from the corner. That's no good.
Still no three.
And the rebound by Klingler. Woodlawn trying to make something happen with their defense now. Trying to get back in this ball game as they're down by 17. We've got under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Here's Weston Rose with it out to Dever. Guarded by Heater.
Waltonville looking for a little revenge.
Oh, absolutely they are.
They lost. They were undefeated when they come up here on December the 19th and lost by 5.
That was a 48-43 game. Here's Peterson. Takes it in and dunks it. That's an exclamation mark for the Waltonville Spartans.
High percentage shot.
And the Waltonville fans are in love with that shot. Cooper for 3. That won't go. Peterson gets the rebound. Here's Dever bringing it back up.
Play for one shot here.
Gage with the fadeaway.
Boom!
Gage is on fire. It's the Gage Peterson show as the Waltonville Spartans go up by 21. They're about to blow out Woodlawn in their own building.
You got a warning on the coach for Woodlawn.
Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well and be right back.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
Well, the Woodlawn Cardinals just don't have an answer for Gage Peterson.
Gage Peterson has outscored the entire Woodlawn Cardinals team, 18-16.
How about that? 18-16.
Yeah.
Gage Peterson has outscored Woodlawn's entire team. But they're not alone. There's a lot of teams that don't have an answer for Gage Peterson, and he is playing exceptional today, as are the Spartans in total defensively. They stay in that zone because Woodlawn cannot solve it. They haven't hit one outside shot at all today.
There it is.
Until now.
First three-pointer of the game.
Until now. Moser hits the 3, and that's their first three-pointer of the game.
Right, that's his first point.
We are in the fourth quarter.
Woodlawn scored 8 points in the first half, and then they scored 8 points in the third quarter.
7:27 to go in the game. Peterson down low, got it.
And one.
And he gets fouled. That puts the Spartans back up by 20. And Gage will be at the line for the and one.
I think that's 3 fouls on Moser.
Well, we mentioned this game will have a huge impact on the seeds later on, especially because these two teams are in the same subsectional. And since this game was played later in the year, you have to say this gives Waltonville the upper hand. Even though Woodlawn beat them earlier, if this score holds and Waltonville wins, they're going to have the upper hand.
21 for Peterson.
I got a foul underneath. It's going to be on Stewart, I believe. Fouls on Riley Stewart.
Rose, I believe.
Oh, Rose, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, they gave the foul to Rose. That's his first. 7:16 to go in the ball game. Woodlawn looking for points. Inside to Frick. Frick against Peterson. Missed the bunny. And then Mayville's there for the rebound.
Gage Peterson is 4 out of 4 from the free throw line.
Well, not only has Woodlawn struggled from the outside today, they've missed a lot of bunnies inside, too, in this one. Rose is open for 3. Nope, that won't go. Woodlawn with the rebound. Here comes Cooper with it. Cooper leans in, misses a shot. Peterson with the rebound. Yeah, the Cardinals' shooting woes continue.
Yeah, as cold from the field as it is outside.
That's for
sure. Nice pass.
Nice pass underneath to Riley Stewart, but he couldn't finish. Here's Frick with it for Woodlawn. Takes it inside, left it short. Missed another bunny. Gage with the rebound for Waltonville. He's going to take it all the way down, and he scores. Nobody stopped him. Nobody impeded his progress, so Gage says, why not? I'll just take it to the house. Moser from the corner. That's no good. Mayville with the rebound. Waltonville fans are standing. They are loving it. 6:09 to play in the game. Mayville out to Stewart, out to Rose. Now Stewart
going to run some
hold it.
Clock, it looks like.
And some of the Waltonville fans are starting to hold up some posters. I don't know if they're going to let them keep doing that or not. We'll see. That foul is called on Waltonville. It's on Wittendever.
Wittendever, his first.
Well, just like the semifinal game score was kind of lopsided and surprised a lot of people the way Woodlawn beat Weber. In a lopsided score, this one's going to be a lopsided score, it looks like.
I think Gage is close to 2,000, or maybe he just got it.
I believe he just did. I think he just went over. That's what they're holding up. The poster says the 2,000 points. That's what it is. He just went over 2,000 points. So congratulations to Gage Peterson.
Got a foul on Riley Stewart. That's his fourth.
Now they're being told they can't put the signs down. It was okay to hold it up for a few seconds there to recognize Gage that he'd reached the 2,000 points, but now that he's hit that mark, they got to put the signs away.
I was fouled on a three-pointer. McKay's going to get 3 free throws here.
Yeah, he is. So congratulations to Gage Peterson. Well-deserved recognition today with 2,000 points in his career.
He joins Kyle Cooper from Woodlawn, who's already at the 2,000-point mark.
Right. And meanwhile, you've got Weber Trojans standout player Nathaniel Marlowe closing in on 3,000. As second free throw is good by
McKay does not have a field goal tonight, but he is 4 out of 4 from the free throw line.
Riley Stewart's going to take another seat on the Waltonville bench as Klingler comes back in. McKay will have another free throw. I got it.
5 for 5.
42-22. We've got 5:25 left in the ball game. Waltonville can be very, very patient here with a 20-point lead. Down underneath, Rose pump fakes, didn't need to shoot, so he'll get it back out, and timeout's going to be called by Waltonville. 5:14 to go in the game. Back with more from Woodlawn High School in a moment.
If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And a big shout out to everybody watching the game on the big screen with us at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill. Kudos to you for getting out in this weather. But I'm sure you're enjoying some good food and good drinks there at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill. I was there last night, had the breakfast burger. That's a burger with a fried egg on it. Man, that was good. I love that. So, yeah, shout out to all of you there at JJ's. 20-point lead here with 5:14 to go. Big shout out to Jay, who's watching the game with us from Greater Metropolitan Dahlgren.
With that last basket, Waltonville senior number 23, Gage Peterson.
They are recognizing Gage Peterson on the PA system here with the fact that that was his 2,000 points. And that's nice of them to do on the PA system here at Woodlawn. So everybody has a chance to recognize him, and the posters come back out here momentarily, and so now we can put them away. All right, that's good. Well done. Back to live action now. Waltonville has it. That ball's thrown away.
Gage has got 23 points. I got him down for 23 points. He wears number 23. Now has over 2,000 points.
Well, I'm sure he's happy he had a chance to do it against the rival. You know, because he's been a rival with Woodlawn all 4 years he's played, as McKay travels with the basketball, and good defense by Gage that time. Yeah, Gage has started all 4 years. He and some of his other teammates were Class S state champions in 8th grade. Here's Mayville taking it in on a good feed by Peterson, as they broke the press easily that time.
Yeah, it's a nice pass.
Frick inside, puts up the little jump hook and scores.
Double figures for Tyson Frick. He's got 10.
Yeah, Frick's had a good game. Missed some bunnies, but overall has had a good game.
Here's the same play again.
This time it results in a dunk. That's the way you break the press. Do it with a dunk. Dunk you very much. Bennett on the other end.
Three-pointer for Bennett.
And that's only the second three-pointer of the game for the Woodlawn Cardinals. 4:14 to play in the ball game. Peterson to Mayville.
He won. Double dribble.
Yep. Knew what he wanted to do with it, but just once you stop your dribble, you can't start again. 4:06 left. Woodlawn will bring it up.
Yeah, you know, that looks like a huge deficit, Randy. It is, but just shots didn't fall for Woodlawn.
When the ball doesn't go in the basket,
no.
It's tough to win.
Fouls on Winton Dever, his second.
But the Waltonville defense certainly had something to do with that. And they've rebounded very well today. They've not given Woodlawn very many second chance opportunities. That's a nice layup.
Tucker Downs.
Tucker Downs took it strong to the hole. Uh-oh. Could be another one. Yep. Not a dunk, but it's an easy layup. They're breaking that press with no effort.
Yeah.
Waltonville is getting down there quickly. Here's Cooper for three. He can't buy a basket out there. Frick back up. Missed another bunny.
Yeah, I think he was intimidated right there that time by Mayville.
I could see that. You got 6'6" staring you in the face with the arms up. That'll do it. Rose in the front court to Mayville. 3:19 left in the ball game.
Well, that ball's not even touching the floor.
No, they're just making passes without it touching the floor. And they don't really have to score again. They can just play keep away if they want to. Yeah, the Spartans have done a lot of things right today, coupled with the fact that Woodlawn's shooting has been ice cold, and it's a bad recipe for Woodlawn, and an outstanding victory here about to happen for Waltonville. 3 minutes to go in the game. Spartans up by 19. Rose, wraparound pass. Look at that ball movement. That's great. Down underneath, wide open. That's what happens when you move the ball like that. Weston Rose wide open for the layup. Woodlawn's going to wave the white flag, and they're going to bring substitutions in off the bench, and the Waltonville faithful go crazy. They're loving it. They're just taking a timeout to put new subs in, so we'll keep it right here. Got a whole new five in for Woodlawn, and I think we're going to have a whole new five in for Waltonville as they celebrate what is about to be their 20th victory of the season. And this will avenge an earlier season loss to their rivals from Woodlawn. Both times they've played, it's been on this court. Woodlawn got them the first time back on December 19th, 48-43, but it's been an entirely different game today. Cardinals with it in the front court. With it is Tucker Downs now. As a shot put up by Kirkpatrick, no good. As Rubenacker gets the rebound for the Cardinals. Comes back out to Downs. He'll fire one up. Got it.
Boom.
Tucker Downs for a three-pointer.
5 points for Tucker Downs, all in the fourth quarter.
You know, he's just a sophomore, and he usually gives them some good quality minutes off the bench. He's probably knocking on the door, getting some more playing time. Maybe even knocking somebody out of a starting spot. Who knows? Waltonville fans are on their feet as Carter Stewart.
They're chanting, "We want Shaw." And Joe Shaw's about to come into the game.
Jackson Dees is out there. Also, in the game is Aiden Wilson. Dees has it right now with 1.5 minutes to go. Zach Hopper is also in the game, number 10. They're just playing keep away right now. 1:18 to go. As Shaw does come in the game. Joel Shaw is going to come in for Aiden Wilson. Also, Hunter Mannon is in there. Yeah. Carter Stewart with the basketball, guarded by Kirkpatrick.
Well, both teams started out cold, Randy. Waltonville warmed up and Woodlawn did not.
Into Mannon, turns around and scores. Hunter Mannon puts Waltonville up by 20. And he'll be at the line for the and one. Banked it in. Oh, you got to love it. Waltonville fans certainly love it, that's for sure. Here's Kirkpatrick back the other way for Woodlawn. Over to Downs. Downs is going to be fouled by Mannon. Downs might have a bruise after running into Mannon on that play. I'm not sure.
Hunter is stuffing the stat sheet here.
He is. Going to be out of bounds here. Or no, it's going to be a shooting time here for Tucker Downs. As that's 5 team fouls on Waltonville. 58 seconds to go in the ball game. Tucker Downs at the line, drains it. He scored some points coming off the bench.
6 points, yeah, for Tucker in this quarter.
Yeah. He's outscored many of the starters in this game. Downs with another one. Got it.
Man, nice quarter for Tucker Downs.
Yeah, good-looking free throws there.
7 points.
Spartans will bring it back up. Stewart gets it over to Hopper. To Shaw. And Stewart's going to get fouled by Kirkpatrick, I believe.
Yep.
That's 4 team fouls, so it's going to be out of bounds to Waltonville with 43 seconds left. Well, Waltonville's going to improve to 20-2 on the season. Woodlawn's going to drop to 18-3. 30 seconds left as Hopper has it. Now to Carter. Stewart. Waltonville has led at every quarter stop. Beckett has it now with 15 seconds left. He's guarded by Chase Severs, who's out there for Woodlawn, and that's going to be the ball game. Final score, 53-34. An impressive win today by the Waltonville Spartans. They are the champions of the final Midland Trail Conference Tournament. 95 years this tournament's going on. It's the final one they're going to do, and Waltonville closes it out with a 53-34 victory, and Gage Peterson goes over 2,000 points for his career in this one. Ron is working on our post-game stats. We'll come back and share those with you here in just a little bit. But we're going to have presentations of the trophies and also an all-tournament team, so we're going to hang here with you on that. So we'll follow along with the athletic department administration out there for Woodlawn, doing the honors as they'll present the trophies. A lot of these players on both Woodlawn and Waltonville, as I said, are good friends off the court. Good respect for each other, but definitely competitors on the floor, and Waltonville got the best of them today. 53-34. We'll follow along with the public address announcer as they present the trophies and the all-tournament team.
To the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Waltonville Spartans get their championship trophy. A happy bunch of guys in the blue uniforms there, that's for sure.
Now we'd like to present the cheerleading awards as determined by judges selected from Wayne
Cheerleading awards now.
Wayne City High School. Third place, the Waltonville Spartans.
Waltonville, third place among all the cheerleaders in the Midland Trail Conference tournament.
Second place went to the Wayne City Indian cheerleaders. We gave them their plaque last night.
Wayne City, second place for cheerleading.
And first place goes to the Woodlawn Cardinal cheerleaders.
And the Woodlawn cheerleaders are awarded first place in the cheerleading competition. Well, congratulations to all those girls. And now for the all-tournament team.
And now we're going to present the all-tournament team. First from Waltonville, Jagger Mayville.
Jagger Mayville of Waltonville.
From Grayville, Jake Hossman.
Jake Hossman of Grayville.
From Woodlawn, Kyle Cooper.
Kyle Cooper of Woodlawn.
From Patoka Odin, Lincoln Roberts.
Lincoln Roberts of Patoka Odin.
From Woodlawn, Luke McKay.
Luke McKay of Woodlawn on the all-tournament team.
From Weber, Nathaniel Marlowe.
Nathaniel Marlowe of Weber. Not sure if he's in the building.
From Red Hill, Ozzie Ash.
Ozzie Ash from Red Hill. That would be a long trip over in the snow to pick it up today.
From Weber, Waylon Jones.
Waylon Jones of the Weber Trojans on the all-tournament team.
From Waltonville, my nephew, Witten Dever.
Witten Dever of the Waltonville Spartans.
And your all-tournament MVP from Waltonville.
The most valuable player of the tournament is Gage Peterson from the Waltonville Spartans. There you have it, the all-tournament team. Ron, your thoughts on the game and the selection of the all-tournament team there? I think they got it right, didn't they?
Yeah, I believe they did, Randy. They got the seedings right. They got the all-tournament team right. So I don't know who they is, but they did it.
Yeah, who they is? Yeah, right. You got some stats for us.
I do. All right, for the Woodlawn Cardinals. 6 players break the scoring column. They only had one double-figure scorer in this game this morning, and that was Tyson Frick with 10 points. Kyle Cooper had 6 points. Luke McKay had 5. Kylan Moser had 3 points. Tucker Downs with 7. Ian Bennett with 3 for a total of 34. Woodlawn was 7 out of 12 from the free throw line and committed 12 personal fouls in this game. For the victorious Waltonville Spartans, they had 7 players break the scoring column. 11 scoring by the MVP of the last MTC tournament, Gage Peterson, who hit his number of 23 points. Witten Dever with 9. Jagger Mayville had 11. Riley Stewart had 2 points. Brigham Beckett had 3. Weston Rose had 2. And Hunter Mannon with 3 points. Spartans were 5 out of 8 from the free throw line, committed 14 personal fouls.
Score by quarters. Waltonville led it after the first quarter 9-6. They led it at halftime 18-8 as Woodlawn had only 2 points in that second quarter. The score after the third quarter, remind me of that, Ron. I don't have that in front of me.
Third quarter, it was 37-16.
Yeah, 37-16 after the third quarter. And then the final here, Waltonville wins it decisively by 19 points, 53-34, as you see Fisher Overstreet zoomed in here on the Waltonville team and cheerleaders as they're proudly displaying their plaque, signifying themselves as the champions of the final Midland Trail Conference tournament. And again, I think it's a good idea that they have decided to allow the teams to kind of do their own thing next year and the years to come, to either play in other tournaments or other shootouts or schedule more regular season games, whatever they want to do. The whole idea is to allow everybody to play different teams that you don't see and, maybe raise your level of competition, because it's all about trying to get ready for postseason anyway.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what these teams do.
And not every team's going to do the same thing either.
Right.
So it will be interesting.
I mean, these two teams here are having exceptional years, and they're going to lose some players, but they're going to be good next year as well.
Yeah, they are for sure. Be good for next year as well. All right. Well, we don't know when our next broadcast is. I don't think anybody knows. Maybe Mother Nature knows, but she's in control of the situation, as I'm sure we're going to see some games get postponed and maybe some school get postponed and that sort of thing. We just want to.
We do know about the Pinckneyville shootout. I guess we could go ahead and tell them.
Yeah, that's next weekend.
Week from today.
Yeah, next weekend is the Pinckneyville shootout, and both these Waltonville Spartans and the Mount Vernon Rams will be there. Waltonville's going to take on Centralia next Saturday, and Ron and I will be there to bring you that game. If you recall, Waltonville gave Centralia all they wanted last year, and we'll see if they can duplicate that effort against a very good Orphans team next week down at Pinckneyville at Nestor Thomas Gymnasium. And then also the Mount Vernon Rams, they'll have their hands full next Saturday in the shootout, as they'll take on the number 2 team in the nation, not the state, the number 2 team in the nation.
Missouri. Principia, Missouri.
Principia. And Ron and I have seen Principia play over at the Highland Shootout, and all I'll say is, wow.
Yeah.
They're the real deal. So Mount Vernon will have their hands full on that one for sure. But we'll bring you both of those games from the shootout next Saturday. Might have a game on Tuesday. We don't know yet because of the snow situation. Weber is hosting Wayne City on Tuesday. If they play that game, we may be out there. We'll see. But I don't know.
Friday's Waltonville takes on Marion.
They do, and then also you've got a lot of junior high state tournament games going on too. Now they've canceled all of them today down at Rend Lake College, and so that whole gamut of games today has got to be rescheduled. We're talking about the girls' junior high state tournament, and so depending upon how that all goes, Ron and I may be down at Rend Lake doing some of those. We were there yesterday to watch a very good Nashville team in the season for Wayne City, and Wayne City wraps up their junior high girls season at 25-6 after losing to a very good Nashville team yesterday, who's now 21-4.
Yeah,
so
Nashville now play undefeated Smithton.
Yeah, who I think is either 29-0 or 30-0.
And they won it all last year.
And they were the defending champs. Yeah, so they're going to meet in the semifinals, and depending upon what the date is of that game, we might be able to be at Rend Lake to cover it, because that should be a good one. Nashville Junior Hornets against Smithton. But, you see a happy bunch of Waltonville people down on the floor for certain as the Spartans win it today over Woodlawn. Want to encourage everybody to be safe. Make sure that you've got plenty of things to keep warm. And
if these two teams meet again, it would be the rubber match, and it would be in the postseason.
In the postseason will be the only time that they would play, because they are in the same subsectional. And we'll know for sure what the assignment is of which regional come about February 12th is when the IHSA will release that. So that's just around the corner. Again, I'll remind you that those regional sites are in Sparta and El Dorado. So these teams will be assigned to one of those regionals. Maybe both of them going to the same regional. We don't know. That'll remain to be seen. And that all comes down to the seeds. But, again, Waltonville has certainly improved their outlook as far as the seeds are concerned with this win today at Woodlawn. And, of course, you've got Sparta, a very good basketball team, too. So a lot to be said.
Goreville go to El Dorado or Sparta?
Nope. Goreville's the other way. Goreville is not in that subsectional. Goreville is in the other part of the subsectional. They're down there with the Carrier Mills of the worlds and all of that. So the only time that Goreville would meet either Woodlawn or Waltonville would be in the sectional. They would not. No way they can meet in the regional.
Right,
I
knew that.
The only way they meet is in the sectional.
They can meet in the sectional, and Woodlawn's got a game coming up with Goreville.
Yeah.
So does Weber.
That's true. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, a lot of good games to come. A lot of things to be settled before we get to postseason. But yeah, those seeds though are just around the corner. So we'll see what happens. But thanks so much, everybody, for joining us for the broadcast today. I know it was kind of bad weather for a lot of you to get out, so we're glad that we could bring it your way. I know a lot of interest today, again, in that championship game up at Salem between Mount Vernon and Centralia. And, again, you can flip over on your YouTube channel to Wabash Catch TV and follow our good friend Bruce Dickey, who's covering all the video play-by-play of that action between the Rams and the Orphans that's going on right now at Salem. So for Fisher Overstreet behind the camera and Ron Stannard here in the booth with me, this is Randy Olson. Reminding you the final score, Waltonville wins it over Woodlawn. They are the champions of the Midland Trail Conference as they take it 53-34. And so long from Sides Gymnasium in Woodlawn.